Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the channel. I am Stylosa, and I want to talk about two things in this video today, because there's actually stuff going on here which is quite interesting, right? So we've got, firstly, Lucioball is back again, and secondly, skin teasers, are they actually good for the game or are they bad? Well, let's start with the Lucioball to begin with, because this is something which is always, well, it was always going to be an issue, right? When events start getting recycled over and over again, they become very samey. It becomes, why the hell should I even play this event? I'm on record saying Lucioball, in my opinion, is probably the least interesting seasonal brawl that we get. Now, it's all subjective. You guys might think differently, and that's cool. You know, all have your own opinions. That's great. But the fact is, the third year going for Lucioball, it's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Like, I remember, in fact, this, ladies and gentlemen, I got sent this for the very first Summer Games event back in 2016. Now, this was super cool because we didn't know that events were going to be a thing. And it just turned up on the day of the event, by the way. It was like, what is this? Like, obviously, Blizzard just sent this out to, like, community members at the time. Like, it's legitimately got an absolute, like, this is a gold medal from the Summer Games, you know, from the victory poses. That's how cool is that? And this and the box, and all the stuff in it was made by Henchman Studios. I know this was made by Henchman Studios, and those are the guys that made the Doomfist cosplay, the Moira, the Brigitte. So they like make real professional level stuff, and I think this was the first stuff they did with Blizzard. Anyway, it was super cool, right? Brand new event. We didn't know what was happening. It was great. And then we had the whole period of like, what are the events going to be? Are we going to get, you know, all the speculation, all of that stuff, a lot of like intrigue in the community. Like, what will this event be? What will the skins be? And that was cool, right? Then we got the announcement of Jeff that, yeah, going into next year, the events will be the same, but we'll build upon them. And that's like, okay, cool. We can't expect them to make new events all of the time. The amount of dev work required to make the events is quite high, right? So that's okay. Then we look at what they added to some of the other events. It was cool and it was fine. However, Lucioball being the first event coming back around, all it got was a new arena, which was exactly the same as the old arena, just had a different backdrop. And we got competitive Lucioball, and there were some tweaks made to Lucioball. Now, hand over heart, I played Lucioball not very much. I played the competitive a little bit, and then I was like, I'm kind of done with this. It's kind of boring. I'm going to go back into competitive and just play Overwatch or into quick pay or whatever. So that was a little bit sad. That was the second year we got that, though, in 2017. It is now 2018, and we are getting what looks to be the same event again. Now, a bit of a disclaimer here. They might throw a curveball and give us something completely different. The event isn't live yet, so they could still go like, hey, we've got this new mode, or we've got this, we've got that. But they haven't actually teased anything to do with that, which makes me a little bit worried at the moment, because it almost feels like we're just going back to the same old Lucioball event. The big question I want to ask you guys is this good enough? What do I think about this? Well, I know it takes a lot of time to make these events, but I also know a lot of people come to Overwatch to play the events. What are the events? What's the new event? What's the new brawl? What are the new skins? And this leads us into our next kind of point in the debate, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the teasing of the skins. Well, it's not even teasing, it's the straight up showing off of the skins before the event starts. Now, when I go way back to 2016, 2017, and I think about the way I approached events, it was like, okay, what is this event going to be? We've got no idea what it's going to be, but it's nearly Halloween, so it's probably a Halloween event. Oh, it's Junkenstein's Revenge. Wow, look at this. We've got this PvE mode, first time in the game's history. Then we've got loads of new skins. It's so cool. Some of the skins might have been leaked. Things would happen like there'd be Facebook adverts would go up in some regions that shouldn't have gone up before they have gone up, and it would show one of the skins. I think the May skin, like the May like Chinese vampire skin, got leaked and things like that. So little leakages like that, it kind of added to the excitement. But you didn't know what the skins were until you got straight into the game. So like for me, I'd be like, wow, what are the skins going to be? I'd go straight in. Obviously, I'd make a video, throw that on the channel, like, oh, check the skins out, guys. These are crazy. People would comment on the skins and be like, oh my God, that looks awesome. This looks bad. This looks great, blah, 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 and all of that stuff. Real, it's like a hype building thing, like a real sort of, well, it's not so much hype. It's just fun. It's excitement, right? Then we fast forward to the anniversary event, I believe, this year was the first time they started to do this. Or maybe they did it last year. No, they didn't do it last year. They did it this year, where they started showing the skins off and the emotes off before the event started. Now, this is kind of a hype killer to me, because right now we know what skins we're going to get, or we know a number of the legendary skins we're going to get for the Summer Games event. Now, I believe they'll probably will keep like maybe one or two behind closed doors. So there is a bit of surprise when we actually get to the event. Obviously, they don't show us all the voice lines. They don't show us all the sprays and all of that. But they're showing us the big marquee items. They're showing us the legendary skins. And they're basically going, look, here's a Reinhardt skin. Here's an Anna skin. Here's a Winston skin, etc., etc., etc. And that is... I think it's a bit of a hype killer. I think that is not the best way to do this. I think the best way is, yeah, maybe you throw a few skins out there, but you don't like show all your cards. You don't go in there and go, hey, look at what we've got a week before the event, because people will be like, well, I don't think I'm actually going to dive into the event because I already know what the skins are. Because you have to think of it from Blizzard's point of view. If you don't know what the skins are, you're going to log in to check them out, then you might play the game mode. And I hope to God that the Brawl just isn't Lucioball in the Busan Stadium, which is exactly the same as the other two stadiums, because it's just a different backdrop. It's actually the same map. Let me know what you think about this, guys, in the comments below. I've been Stylosa and this is Unit Lost, and this is a very touchy issue with the community. Like, there's two ways you approach this, right? You either show people all the skins, you either, like, I think they do this to maybe prevent leaks as well, because the way they work, as far as I understand, is when they make an event or they make, like, updates, so, you know, they do, like, a blog post or something like that, there's a lot of different regions that Blizzard cover, a lot of different languages. So once that main kind of master post is made, it then has to go to the other agencies and stuff for them to disseminate the information, ladies and gentlemen, and turn it into regional, like, language. When that happens, people might start leaking, and maybe this is their way of preempting the leaks, because we know Blizzard do not like leaks. In fact, they hate leaks. So yeah, but I don't know. Like, I just don't think this is a great thing. I don't think showing us the skins before the event starts is a great thing, and I will be really disappointed if we've just got Lucioball again and there's no kind of changes to it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, guys. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video. Remember, you should hit the bell below, because that will alert you to when the videos go live. And you should also follow twitch.tv/Stylosa. I've now changed the URL. It's not Unit Lost anymore. It's Stylosa. Follow that, because that's going to go live towards the end of the month, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.